I supposed to just forget about all this?
We came from there. You know, I haven't ate yet today, so I was getting a little hungry. A little shaky even, right? Although it's, you know, a little cold. But I think it's more so I was just hungry. Well, I'm eating this meatball sub now, and it's delicious. That was a good scene. This is going to be such a pain. The only time we're going to be able to get them is when they're going to heal each other throughout it. We have to stagger. We have to stagger one to be able to kill it quick enough. Oh no, we killed one already? No way. Guess we are getting stronger. How did it? So Melty, are you looking forward to that Moon Knight show? It looked kind of cool, huh? How do the guys hear this fight and think, yep, sounds good. Love the sirens. I know. I remember those characters though. You know, like I don't remember a lot of stuff, right? Well, the sirens brought back the memories. So that's so funny you bring that up. Right when I heard the sirens, I said, "Oh yeah, I remember these guys." It's emergency. They're healing. The sirens only go off when they heal. I just happen to be so damage doing that they had to heal constantly, and it's just. It looks like. Oh, yo, that's a good one. Like the the show or the movie?
Well, let's see.
Oh, very mind bending. So show, right? Because isn't the Legion movie that like angel based? But the show was the X-Men. Oh god, that was so cool. Very creative. I loved it.
Tell me that.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I loved that one.
You don't know yet.
I loved that.
That's right.
That was really good.
I don't.
To be honest, actually, now that I love the first season. I remember the first season extremely well. I don't know how much of it they did. I don't know if I watched everything. I think I did watch it. At least 2 seasons. I don't know if they had more. I don't know. That was a good one, though.
I was just like you. My parents died. I had to be strong for Sarah, so I thought I needed to forget my past. And I became Lightning. I thought that by changing my name, I could change who I was. I was just a kid. Lightning. It flashes bright, then fades away.
Oh, you did some Marvel nerd? Yeah, give it to me, man.
Only destroys.
The main character isn't the main character in the comic. Oh. So is it they're doing their own unique twist on it? Like modern day Moon Knight?
Sarah tried to tell me.
Or is it a secondary story?
But I wouldn't listen.
Oh. Dude has in the comic or in the show it seems like he has a split personality, right? He isn't, or maybe.
If you really are.
Oh, both. Okay, that makes sense.
It's my job to deal with you.
That's really cool.
Typical.
I threatened her.
Come on, slowpoke.
Right, I remembered that. I remember that from the trailer.
Where
Oh, and the other person is Moon Knight then. The other person that he's like, why'd you call me that?
Was Snow.
Don't say it.
Is that person? Because
Don't
if
say
that,
his name.
oh boy, I mean, this is kind of confusing. I'm a bit confused based on
Brings
what.
everything back. I keep playing it in my head. What happened to her? And then I
It
see
just
his
it
stupid
looked
face
like,
and
just looked interesting.
he's smiling. How can he smile when she's
Kind
dead?
of grimy.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it. I hate knowing that.
Yeah.
No matter what happens,
I always thought
she's not coming back.
the title, the character name was kind of cheesy, and I didn't really like his
There's no time to think about it.
his outfit. I never really
just to
ever
give
looked
in.
into him. I've seen him in
Now you
games
start
and in
talking about
the
it.
universes, but yeah, I never looked into him. But the show was like, dude, this is it's got a good like dark feel to it that I'm into, as opposed to
I'm sorry, I
just
messed up.
being as dark just
It's
for the
my
sake of
fault.
being dark. I don't know. It looked like it's going to tell a pretty interesting story. that actor guy, Oscar or whatever. I've seen him in so much, right? And you know, usually you see these guys so much, and for me, when I see an actor too much, I feel like, okay, come on, maybe I don't want to see you so much anymore. For me, if I see an actor in so many movies, it takes me out of. I don't get as immersed in their newer roles because when I see them, I just think of so many of these characters, and yeah, it's just hard for me to get immersed. So I just don't really like movies too much. But that guy, dude, he's a really good actor. So I mean, I feel like, you know, good for him. There was a show. What show was he on? I feel like he was on a show, and then he just fucking blew up after that. This is some moon god who was in the trailer. Second part. Oh, ouch! I just hurt my neck doing that, but that's really neat. So they do that accurately. That's really cool. Creepy. What a creepy thing. Yeah. Very creepy. Oh, is in his imagination, but he's mostly real down. So some writers say that. What if you know how sometimes writers are trying to be like cryptic and they don't want to give away too much? I mean, what if they're kind of saying that the moon god is like, he thinks that the moon god is just in his imagination? I would imagine eventually we would find out that the moon god is real, right? If he has all these supernatural abilities. Because the Moon Knight, did the clothing of the outfit, did it just kind of like the wrap just wrapped around him? I don't know. I'm not always the biggest fan when they try to, especially if it's in the Marvel universe. There's no harm in making something not realistic, because I feel like you can't do that anymore. Even with when it came to like the Defenders, like at first they were trying to make each of their stories so like down to earth, sort of, in a way. But then they had to bring in Iron Fist, and of course everything got like mystical, and it's like there's no way you can really stay away from that. You can try to make shows and movies feel very realistic and dark and stuff, but you got to add that crazy fictional shit. So, all right, the outfit is neat. He's an Egyptian hero, cool. So the wrap, so it would make sense with the wrapping then. And they hired an Egyptian film crew to help make the show. Dude, that's really good. We're gonna get some authenticity there, and so that's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. Found the cliff notes. The series follows Stephen Grant, a mild-mannered gift shop employee who becomes plagued with memories of another life. Okay, yeah, that's scary. Stephen discovers he has dissociative property and shares a body with the mercenary Mark Spector. Oh, Oh, okay. I wonder if I've heard that before, but then again, I think there's Spectre. I'm just probably thinking of like is there a DC villain named Spectre or something like that? I don't know. Never mind. But Mark Spector, as Steven, or Mark, enemies converge upon them. They must navigate their complex identities while thrust into a deadly mystery among the powerful gods of Egypt. So the gods are going to be a real thing, right? I mean, I feel like they have to. Then again, the whole world was created by the Eternals, and now any fucking mention of gods in any sense are gonna make me question. Like, I'm like, okay, well, what's the deal? I thought everything was created from this and that, and I don't know. I didn't like the Eternals movie because of that. Like how it was like because the Eternals would have been aware of other. I feel like they would have known of other beings that were so. Like, if there was like other superheroes during the eras that they became worshipped and then known as gods, but they were just other superheroes or whatnot, I feel like the Eternals being there, they would have been aware of these people because they seem to be all knowing. They seem to have been watching over everything.
talk to your dad.
What? Why?
Fighting without hope is no way to live. It's just a way to die.
That's interesting.
I want you to find the hope you were named for. Staying alive, I can help you with, but I can't give you hope.
I like your words,
If you
Mousy.
go to see your father,
They sure as hell did muddy. They muddied my water hella.
We'll make anything
Like a
better.
little, so much so that I'm pissed about.
He's never listened
They
to
didn't
a
wipe
word
their
I said.
shoes off before they entered my home.
It's just... he'll
Mud
never
is
believe
everywhere.
all this Lassie stuff.
That sucks. I'm okay with the Eternals
Snow
just being
believed
forgotten
Sarah,
about.
didn't he?
I really liked Gilgamesh though. I loved Gilgamesh. And the Druid guy, I thought he, when it came to acting wise in the movie, Druid I feel like did a really good job just being so I don't know, was he a Norse like god of sorts or whatnot? I'm not familiar with it per se, but he just, his presence and everything I really freaking liked. Also, I was thinking, because I remember Bosch, and I'm not trying to pick on Bosch, but Bosch came into the chat and said that Icarus was the strongest, because I was saying that obviously Athena, because Angelina Jolie is Angelina Jolie, right? But and then I had my reasoning, because she was able to kill the thing that was able to destroy all of them so easily. She did it just like that, and this and that, and Icarus couldn't even kill Druid. He thought he killed Druid. Icarus is weak. It's good that it's good. If fuck, you know, Icarus can fuck himself, right? Kim and Jolie for sure are connected for their own spin-offs. Oh man, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that at all. There's no way that Jolie would do like I feel like Jolie thinks too highly. She probably, I don't know if she would be. I know a lot of big actors are doing TV shows, and especially when it comes to like the Marvel series. I don't like Angelina Jolie, man. Yay, Snow's back.
That's some crowd. Gonna need a plan.
Since when have heroes ever needed plans?
So now they're on the same squad. This is interesting. This is interesting. What exactly happened there? Last time we knew those two were, I wouldn't say working together. Oh my god, that's funny. I don't think I saw either of them. But I totally would have if anyone else was, was Maleficent. But that's so funny. It seemed like she hated all of them. I don't know. She's, I don't know. Some people just have to be tragic souls. It's like they think it's their destiny to be sad all the time or worry. I don't know. Fuck that. Their deal is. This is epic. That guy is a bad guy then. If they're shooting at him, Rosh, I thought he was a good guy. He was worried about the lives of the civilians.
Lightning! Whoa!
take care of him.
Lightning, listen to me.
Get moving.
No, you don't understand. Sarah's all right. She'll turn back.
How do we know that?
Take
How do we
care
know
of
that?
Hope.
Wait!
Take care of the kid.
And then there were three.
Bang, you haven't even been a part of this at all. Is she finally in? Is she finally in?
Gotta go.
She's been with Snow this whole time. She's been working for the wrong crew. I don't know if she was undercover.
Where you been?
Hope hates Snow. Hope still wants to kill him. He should just, with his boomerang, he should just slit his throat right now. Make it, just end it all now. She probably would. She probably would be, you know, not really. That's not important about her, but she looks nice. She's cool. She's a badass. But yeah, she's also tribal. So if there are people that live out in the world without, oh god, without what do you say, like civilizations, cleanliness, I don't fucking know, then yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, she probably stinks. So yeah, I'm riding, what you're seeing right now is happening. I am riding a motorcycle, defeating a bunch of enemies, and you would be familiar of what I'm riding, because we've seen this summon multiple times already throughout Final Fantasies. But right now he's riding the Shiva sisters. Instead of it just being Shiva, we got sisters this time, and yeah, they transform into a motorcycle. Eidolons are fun. Naturally. I know, right? Some stuff, yeah, that the whole Transformers gimmick is pretty fun. It's just that, dude, Final Fantasy, the people that are behind it, they're no, oh, what? Hold on, let me boost myself. I can actually just resummon them. I'm gonna resummon them and make this a lot easier. Instead of just going straight into just stealth mode, we'll just have them. We'll have them fight alongside us. Yeah. They really did go all out with action for this one. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some pretty cool scenes, especially with all the lightning's like acrobatics that she pulls off, the explosions and other shit. You know, Michael Bay, maybe he was a secret, hidden producer on this project. But yeah, did you see that one of the Shiva sisters had a wheel for a head? Sucked to be her, eh? Here, we're bad.
Where have you been?
I got taken in.
Wait, what?
Especially, what were they doing before this guy showed up?
Not
Were they always a motorcycle?
Leader's name is Reigns. He said he'd lend us Lassie
Sid.
a hand.
Sid.
So now,
Sid Reigns.
your hero is back.
You're not the hero.
Why would the army help us? That doesn't make sense.
The military's got all kinds. Not all of them like the Sanctum. Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys. Come on.
Yep, Sentinel roll. That's the tank. About damn time. Let's level him up. We haven't played as Snow for so long. This is how long. Look at how much Alright, I'll back up. Look at how much Crystarium he has. 12,000. 12,000. Hope we've been playing with. We've been using his CP. He's only got 800 to use right now. This motherfucker's got 12,000. Let's finish up Hope real quick. It looks like if he's gonna be Sentinel at times. Let's boost some magic. Oh yeah, dude, he needs Asuna so bad. Oh, he doesn't even have it? Well, the sooner we get it, the better. Alright, so Sentinel, obviously, because that's what he's gonna be. That's like the newest role. That's his main role. So let's boost this Sentinel up. after we boost Sentinel, then we probably boost Commando. Oh, Link stuff. What do I got? Oh, cool. Oh, fuck yeah. You have wielded this hammer for hundreds of years, and you still don't know what it is. What? In the name of the gods? All you know is that it's made of unbreakable Uru. But what is Uru? Mjolnir, return to me. The All-Father commands thee. Might have been told that Uru is as old as the universe itself. It's rubble from the days of creation, a vestige from before the great splintering. Jesus, Moon Knight. Cryptic, fucker. This is true. Uru is all that's left of the very first orb of the night. Otherworld, Thor. Your hammer is made of rock? Bro, that just puts so much fucking... That just like, dude. Marvel's like celestial universe. I shouldn't say celestial. Marvel's, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the outer space? The cosmic. Marvel's cosmic universe. Dude, are you kidding me? Like, the way that stuff is connected and like related to each other. And that's stuff that I don't know anything of. I know Marvel on Earth. That's about it. I don't know Marvel much more beyond that. It's like, dude, that's super interesting. That's really interesting. But if this still exists, if Mjolnir still exists as the moon, moon rock piece of the very first, what do you call that? The first orb of the night. What the fuck does that mean? Like, that's the very first, like, solid like creation, maybe like the first piece of matter that was created in the universe before stars, before all this and that. Maybe that's why it's like the first orb of the night kind of thing. I don't know, dude. That's just fucking nuts. I don't know exactly what all that is, but the good Link, that was cool. That was really cool. I haven't read a comic for a while, and that made me miss it big time. Made me miss it big time. It probably would be, it's probably also breaking, like, you know how we were talking about media share and stuff? But it's probably, like, breaking the rules for, like, if I was to read a comic, or, like, if we were to go through some comics on stream, and then I had, like, a camera showing the comic, that probably wouldn't be okay, huh? Not Ravager Commando. Just jump in the art. Yeah, no one would. Are you trying to make a joke as in no one's gonna check that or something? Or, it's art. We're just admiring art. As long as you're reviewing it, you're really. I mean, we would be reviewing it. We would be reading it. Because I mean, regardless of category, that's a good point, I guess. Because I say this because I have a bunch of comics downstairs that were like. I have a good run of the Astonishing X-Men, which I was proud of. I'm missing, like, 2. I want to say in my wallet, still to this day, I have a piece of paper in there that has, like, a list of Astonishing X-Men comics that have, like, they're marked off. And then there's, like, a couple left that I haven't found. I know I had a list going to an Emerald City Comic Con one of those years, and I got a couple extra ones, but I got a good run of them. They could be interesting. It could be interesting to kind of go through that again. Or I also have some I don't know, I got some other shit too. Some other stuff that I might have some short runs of. Nothing like extensive. Nothing extensive. It was a period in my life that I was really into buying them. But yeah. Ooh, we skipped something. Skipped something. Oh, these things right here. Hold on. Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, yeah, Batman ones. I had a buddy that had a bunch of the Batman ones, and he had a subscription, so he would just keep getting them. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the issue with comics, is that they're like so they're never ending. It's just never ending, and it's just like maybe reading a story or getting through like a short story, a little run. That could be fun, but you gotta stop. We gotta stop at certain points, otherwise it's just like, yeah. But I mean, there's enough people in here that I feel like Marvel and are fans of like, that universe and stuff, and maybe they're not. Maybe they don't really read the comics. It could be fun, and like you said, with art and stuff, that aspect of it, like we would be reviewing it, because one of the greatest things, this is the greatest part of the comic books, is how the different people that are in charge of that story, you're gonna see differences in art, in style, in the style of stuff, and even within like the Astonishing X-Men, they had so many people cycling through that shit that it's like every 4 episodes is a new artist. It's crazy. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Yes. See, because I think that could be fun. I could, Thor is someone that I've heard a billion times, so I feel like that could be fun. I don't know how Moon Knight sounded. I had no idea how he sounded. I just imagined that he'd be very serious and maybe talk like all very, I don't know, mysterious like. But like I could have fun with some other stuff. So like it could be, I could dig it. I think I will file it away, Melody. I will file it away, because that could be a definite fun one. Like maybe for like 500th stream, something like that. Even that's coming up, right? It's still a little bit of ways away, because like 80 streams is quite a bit, 80 plus. But that could be fun. And I don't think that would be hard. It'd be even easier if I had like a little podium that I set up, so I could see it at an angle instead of having to read like down. I could read downward though. No, I haven't seen that yet, Melty. But I saw Cuphead. Oh gosh, was it on sale, or was it? I almost bought it. I almost bought it to play on stream. There was something that I almost got with Cuphead. I don't know if that was, and if it was on sale, it would be gone now. It's hard, real hard, so yeah, maybe I don't want to do that then. Maybe I don't want to do that. Kano, come here. I have to take the dogs out. I gotta take the dogs out, man. But I don't want y'all to leave me. I understand if you have to. You want some music? Yeah, link me the trailer so I can watch it as soon as I get back in. It only takes a couple minutes. When I let both of them out, they go bathroom real quick. I'm back. So, when was this? I wonder if we did watch this. It was in January. Oh, no. This is brand spanking new. Melty, as a... What does that even mean? That's so stupid. That's so funny, though. And that was a reference to Blackjack. That was a Blackjack reference. What does that even mean? That was adorable. So Cuphead's a two-player game in a way. Like, I always try to think of new challenging games or fun games for Nuns and I to play together. And that's what I was thinking, was that, like, if I got Cuphead, that we would attempt that. But you say it's hard, but maybe, yeah, it could still be fun. We got through that 9 Monkeys of Shaolin a little too easy. I was too quick. Well, we spent a few days. We spent like a week on it or so, but it wasn't too tough. It wasn't too tough. I wonder what the episodes... I wonder what the premise of, like, each episode's gonna be. That's interesting. Not made easier by having... Oh, it's not. It's not. I'd pass. Well, that's a good shit out there right now. Side-scroller platforms aren't real. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And plus platform. Yeah, I guess so. If it's a platformer. Side-scroller, like, beat 'em up, yes. Platformer, no.
Some kind of Lassie power?
I don't think we have enough items to do any more upgrades. Although we should make sure that we have some decent paradigms set up for these two. Medic and Sentinel, Lifeguard, lol, that's a good one. That War and Peace, obviously. Slasher Burns, a main. Sentinel and Synergist. Let's see, what about a... You know what, that's actually pretty good. Building Block is a really good one. Yeah, no, that's good to me. We already got through a lot of that, which is, that one's weird, because that one has a lot of secret bosses, huh? We played a little bit of it. We just didn't, yeah, I don't think, we didn't finish it. Yeah, like you say, there's so much good stuff out there, it ends up like, sometimes some games, like, only hold our interest for so long, especially when it has to be a bunch of people. For instance, like, let's say there's 3 of us playing. Oh, God. 3 of us playing it, and Nuns and I are still on board, but then the third person gets a new game that they're interested in, and then they kind of play a little bit of that, and so then Nuns and I have to find something else to do in that meantime, and then we end up just kind of losing interest in that. This or that, you know. Or maybe Nuns is working on, like, basketball, he's focused on that, you know. It's just so damn hard to ever freaking do group play, like consistent, like long-term group play, like games that require stuff like that. And to this day, I still have yet to find a person that has the exact same interest in video games that I do. So that never pans out too well. There's always something I'm interested in that other people aren't. Look at that. He just left the kid behind. He said, "Wow, look at it, what kind of hero I am. I am so cool." And
I have to
then
get stuck with him.
I feel it, kid.
Stop and think too much. I'll never do anything.
He's gonna kill us. Look at how he's looking at us, guys. Like, the NPCs don't always do that. Like, they'll wander off, they'll be doing their own thing. This motherfucker is staring at Snow. He wants to kill him so bad. That's so good. That's not good. That fucker is stacked. Maybe we should kill the little ones first, then. Oh no, he's almost staggered. Give him a stag. He's also got the launch. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't realize that we were still combo. He was medic. I was wondering, I was like, we're not dying. Whoa. Why do these guys have so much health? They're not doing much to us, but no, I was healing through it. Oh, still 5-starred it? That's weird. That was way too long for a 5-star. Do I not have grenade anymore? At the beginning of the game, Snow had the grenade ability. And it was like an AoE of sorts. It was great. I ate that sandwich, now I'm getting kind of tired. Getting real tired. Tomorrow I might have a shorter stream. I think, my mom wants to hang out. She has the off, I think, and she mentioned something about coming over tomorrow, so might just do a shorter stream, spend some time with my mom. Do we go up or do we go straight? We gotta go straight. But look at that thing's guarding it. That thing that's guarding it looks so scary. What if we? I'm gonna try something here. I never do these. No, it touched him. It touched him, but hey, we got that preemptive. That means that we can focus the Overlord. Or Warlord. Because that fucker was not going to be easy, but getting a stagger on it, that could do the trick. That could do a quick trick. Okay, look at how much fucking health it still has. That's not good. Let's kill the other ones now. Yeah, I suppose. For me, alright, so this is where my mind is a lot of times, especially when it comes to like Final Fantasy and stuff, is I'm trying to, you know, retain a viewership by being consistent and making sure, because when it comes to Final Fantasy, it's a story. It's like it's not just pop in whenever you feel like if you're interested in the game, you're gonna want to try to pop in as much as you can in the period to get the whole story. So for some people, they don't come in until, or you know, they work throughout the day. They don't come in until later. So I always try to get a little bit later of the stream. But even then, I feel bad. Sometimes it's like I feel like people just pop in and I'm like, ah man, then see you later. How about this? This game doesn't require much. I feel like I could just fall asleep while watching it. It doesn't require too much. Oh, we're at healing now. Let's go back to Ravage. Yeah, and it's really like a cinematic adventure, sort of, with a little bit of strategy here and there. Yeah. I'm excited. I got my mind on Pokemon, man. I'm excited for the release. I know I wasn't, but I am now. Excited. That's like a week and a half away. Kick him right in the ass. It's like fucking Dragon Ball Z meets Jackass. Yeah, swift kick to the nuts. Jesus.
Just too easy.
Pretty easy. And they were holding an item. This better be a weapon. I swear to God, if it's a basic ass item, I will just move on, I guess. Let's go, kid. I was really hoping for a weapon or anything. That's a buff. That's just one of these thingies. We got 8 of them. We got 8 Forticells. Now they're not bad, but they're only necessary for bosses, and they give you more than enough. And enemies drop them. Like it's a fucking knot of rust. Here we go again, right? Jesus, this is dope though. Look at how high we are compared to this giant building. It's like Iceman came in here and just fucking sliding it up. Just fucking creating waves. Is this part of Operation Nor? Oh man, no way.
Wrapped up and ready.
I can't wait for the new Wolverine game too. That's so. I don't know when Wolverine's coming out, right? That could be, who knows when. But like for a modern day adaptation, like X-Men game. Dude, that's just awesome. That's so cool.
How about this?
What I would be bummed out with, well, not you're right. See, honestly, I don't think you could have content, like enough content for a game, and not include a shit ton of like Easter eggs or just, you know, X-Men references and all this and that, characters, locations, this and that. Like, even if the worst case scenarios, they only, like, let's say they bring in just a few different Marvel characters for the game, just for a couple moments. God, that pissed me off. But no, man, I might have some pretty high hopes, I think. No dates at all, right? Or I bet it's still like, it's, dude, which is sad because I bet it's probably still early on enough that it could get scrapped. Never know. They would be so stupid to scrap something like that. That's a game everyone's excited for, I'm sure. What I think I would want from it though is throughout, like, tell a story, and then throughout the story, Wolverine's like teaming up with different mutants that he meets and stuff in different moments. So sometimes you'll have, I don't know, just throughout his story, just anyone. I don't know what the fuck their story is gonna be in the game. Just like the comics. Hopefully, God, they don't do that. They won't do that, would they? Hopefully, we're dealing with more of a story-driven game. Like they did, for instance, like they did with. Oh, this is exactly. It's just gonna be. It'll probably be somewhat reminiscent of this newest Guardians of the Galaxy game, right? Like, hopefully it's like a story-driven game, which Guardians was fucking dope, especially with the amount of different Easter eggs and other stuff they had in that. Imagine a freaking mutant world of that. Oh my god, that could be something really good. That one, you went around and the things that you found were items to boost your abilities, to make you be able to do new abilities, and or you would find new costumes. And Wolverine has tons of costumes, so I have my fingers crossed. Wolverine is going to be another kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. I swear to God, if it is anything like the Avengers, going around opening up a thing to be like, oh yeah, +3 to this or that, to this piece and that, oh my god, that's gonna piss me off. What's up, Dak? It'll be great. That's good. See, there you go. So, oh, thank God. I know, right? It would be a lot scarier if it was the same, same company. It's like, oh God, they're gonna do the same thing. See, Spider-Man was fucking sick. So, all right. See, now if they made it like Spider-Man, it's kind of the same concept of like you go around finding costumes and or items to boost your abilities. Yeah, Spider-Man would be sick. Spider-Man might be more. Especially since they're the same people that made it. Yeah. It's probably gonna be more like Spider-Man. Yeah. But that's still really cool. That could be a really cool one. Obviously, like, because the way that they have their world going around, even in the city and stuff, I imagine we'll have lots of different places, because Wolverine goes all over the place. If we're telling Wolverine's, like, whole story, that would be the most epic of epic, right? Like we even get his romance in Japan. We experience him through like World War II. Obviously, you know, meeting Xavier and all this and that, dude. Like, that could be really interesting. Okay. That's what it is. So it utilizes somewhat... See, it has an improved guard, but it lowers every other stats. But he is our tank, so fuck it. Let's do it, and then we'll level that up. That way it'll still make him stronger. I have a few runs of Wolverine and Spider-Man. I don't know. I shouldn't say a few runs. I have a few like comics. I have a few. Like it's one run. I think that but I only have like maybe 3 of the 5, so it probably wouldn't be good to read. But I remember there was well, years ago at this point now, but they did come back with Wolverine and Spidey. I also think I have a good amount of Avengers. I want to say I have a bundle of Avengers comics. I'm not sure on that one. I'm really actually kind of curious to see, because I have like, I don't know, a good amount. There's bags full. I still have them in the bags. I don't have them in a box. I have a bunch of bags in bags of bags.
You see that?
I'm not one of the cool comic book collectors that have the cool cardboard boxes. I got a lot of bags. Well, that's what would happen, you know? You would go to the store, new comic book day, Wednesdays. You go to the store, get your comic books, you'd have a bag full of comic books, and then, well, you know, you pick one out and maybe put one back, and that's how you kept them together, and then sooner or later, there would be like an area of the room that just had a bunch of bags of comic books, or like the inside of your closet, a bunch of bags of comic books. I never did organize them. I think they're organized to a certain extent, but I would be curious to go through them.
How about this?
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what dude. Melty. How long ago was that? I wonder. Obviously, every year there's a free comic book day, right? But I mean, I also believe downstairs I have a bag of free comic book. See, this is what I'm saying. Something's telling me. What if it was around the same time? Okay, so if I just graduated 3 years, maybe even, you know, I was there for like 2+. Shit. Mine might have been about 2010, 2011. Nonetheless, it's a while ago, right? That's funny. But I also believe I got a free comic book day bag down there that has a bunch of comics in it as well. But I want to say I have more than 30 down there. But like somewhere around that, like under 50 probably under 50. My curiosity's gonna get me. I want to check it out. I want to go down there and grab that bag right now and go through the books that we got. I want to do that right now.
I think we're almost there.
It would probably be dusty. No, because that's the beauty, is they're in the bag, so those are going to be fine. It's just the... And I'm sure they're all in good condition still. Like, still really, I'm sure they're all in great condition. That is also something I would love to check, though.
You've changed, haven't you?
He's grown a pair.
Seems like you've toughened up.
Yeah, real
I'm a
big
lassie.
testicles.
I had to.
Yeah, real big
Yeah, the
lassie
only ones that ought to
testicles.
be fighting the army are us dumb grown-ups.
Dumb grown up? Talking about my fucking mom?
You think it's stupid to fight?
Oh no. Why did you push her to do it then?
Get killed.
Ooh, kill him, bro. Kill him right this fucking second. Take him out.
Just lay low.
He doesn't
Let the
even know
dummies
what
take
he
it out.
did. He's that much
The
of a
army's
piece
no
of shit.
match for Nora, right?
He was smiling.
See what I mean? Dude, guys, this story is legit. This is a good story. When it comes to Final Fantasies, I don't think they've had a story where one of your main characters wanted to kill the other main character throughout the whole game. I'm pretty sure, I mean, no spoilers,
Sorry,
but
slipped my mind.
obviously we kind of probably know where this ends up going.
Right. What's your status?
Great, great. Hope's great too. Are you all right?
I'm great, you're great, everybody's great. Reunion time.
Reunion
You're
time.
at a rendezvous point. Don't sweat it. That line's hyper encrypted.
So she must have been a double agent then.
Hey sis, is that you?
I'm
She
not
had me
your
fooled.
sister.
That's true. Oh
This
man,
city's
that's
under our
funny.
jurisdiction. We're the ones defending it. We should have a say in what's done to protect it.
Attention all
That's
units.
funny.
Ignore all fire zone restrictions.
We never. That's something that's super cool.
Watch
Like
whatever it takes
that
to
I was
kill the
always
sea.
like.
Over.
Whatever it takes. You want to start a war in the streets?
The fact that Vincent was a
Civilians are still
vampire
evacuating.
just
The
makes it
collateral we're talking
so, like,
about is unacceptable. You don't know what it's like out there.
Don't
Seven had the best.
Who do you
The
think it
the
is? Terrified of
characters and the story that they told. It's just the best. The way that they went through it all. All these characters had their flaws. A fucking vampire.
people.
Imagine how he had to feed throughout. Like, what is he drinking and stuff? I guess they had a dog. They had a dog with them. So maybe like Vincent and
We'll meet at Hope's place.
Red would just like
Felix
chew down
Heights,
on meat and
35A.
stuff. Like just they get the raw meat, just fucking gnarliness, and everyone else has their cooked meals. I don't know.
Take care of Hope.
All over it. And I'll
Kate
tell you
Sith
more
was
about
just a
Sarah
robot.
when we meet up.
Or a toy of
As long as
sorts.
she can turn
Robot.
back, there's still hope.
Snow, listen to me. It's about Hope. His mother was...
It's me.
Hope! Answer me! Hope!
Yelling doesn't fix it. It's called interference. You can chit-chat when we get there.
That's funny.
I've got point. You fall in behind. And see if you can't cool off that head of yours.
Australians really got a great accent. The Japanese version, is Snow's name Snow or the word for snow? Probably Snow. But that's a good question. Especially when it comes to like, also you could probably ask the same thing, like lightning probably, there's probably a Japanese word for lightning too, right? Oh, this is our first time being Fang. This is her introduction to the crew. She's taken lead. That's why she's leader. This is our first time getting Fang, and they didn't give us that much CP. What? Well, I should have started off the same way that I had Snow. You know, we got Snow and we had like 8,000 plus. Oh, it's because they start us off on level 2 with everything. Well, that makes sense. Saboteur is her main class. We're gonna go, and we'll go. Obviously, we'll give her an offensive one as well. We ran out. So probably, yeah. Let's see our paradigms. Snow in Japanese is Yuki. Oh my god, there's no... That's why you used to ask that, because it was such a, like a female name. Because I swear there's probably been characters... I don't know about... in a Final Fantasy. I don't think of any Yuki. Yuffie was probably, you know... I always gotta believe that, But, yeah, that there's, like... people are inspired by other names, and they try to tweak already common names slightly to be unique and stuff, you know? Lightning is right. That's pretty cool, but lightning rolls off the tongue a little better. Yuki and Snow, love them both. Pick or choose. Maybe they went with Snow because he's so cold. He's a total douchebag, and he's so cold. Maybe that's where we're going with that one. Sap and Salve, not bad. How about Saboteur and Commando? Divide and Conquer, that's what I'm talking about. I want that one to be higher up there. Sentinel can eat my shit. How about we do something like, let's see. How about we do something like... I want to say that Sap and Salve I'm going to want to keep. But what about something more like Commando and... Wait, we should always have something like that. Sometimes we're just fighting. Yo, what's Commando and Commando? No, there's no reason for a Commando and Commando. You only really need one Commando if you'd want to mix in a Ravager. Multiple Ravagers, one Commando. Interesting. Do we level up? We didn't level up. Our number one star. Good, she's real strong. Equipment, optimized, offensive, defensive, balanced, doesn't matter. They think all the same. One way is the only way. 50 HP is shit. Let's give her literally anything else. She's not a healer herself, so maybe we give her the power of doubling the effectiveness of potions. Okay, let's do it. She got a cool weapon, though. I'll tell you what. In this moment, we've officially led the game as every single character. And I think that's pretty freaking neat. I understand 12 basically let you choose who you wanted to lead the game with, which is really cool. And I think at a certain point, this one might even allow it. But yeah, Fang's the final member to our party. That's her l'Cie mark. All right. She was probably chosen as a l'Cie before we were chosen. You know? Because she wasn't with everyone when it happened. Unless Destiny has been written and she got her mark just because they knew that she would eventually be a part of the crew. I don't know. 100%. Is it the hair? Is it the hair? It's got to be the hair. Is it the hair? It's the hair. It's got to be the hair. Hits out, yeah. Yeah. And obviously, she's definitely tribal. Like I said, she's definitely a people of the wilds. A wildling. You know, them's some dirty peeps. Leather sandals, yeah. You know. For me, whenever I see, like, beads, any sort of beads and stuff, I just... It's gross. She's a little too violent to be too hippie. in my opinion. But in any other way, yeah. She's not the civilized one, and that's another question. What about Vanille? Because I'm pretty sure, if not directly related, they're from like the same group of people. They're somehow connected in a way. Does Vanille, does she look like she's smelly, or is her positive attitude make her think that she takes good care of herself? Maybe that's it. Because I don't necessarily get the stinkiness. I get the stinky vibes from Fang, 100%. I haven't quite got the stinky vibes from Vanille. I feel like not hippie, she's nomad. Yeah. Well, this is true. Yeah, they aren't. Yeah, this is right. Just nomad. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. On the other hand, with Vanille, other than her using, just with her sunny disposition and positiveness, I would have said hippie with Vanille. But she also, sure, nomad. They're nomads, 100%. That makes sense. Or they're just some nomad people, maybe. They're just sort of tribal people, really. They're the people, I believe this. They're the people that are not even supposed to exist. I think. So this whole story is told in Cocoon. And I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, in Cocoon, and outside of Cocoon is Grand Pulse. There's a lot of talk about Pulse, and do you hate the people of Pulse, and this, that, whatever, whatnot. I'm pretty sure Vanille and Fang are from Grand Pulse. They're from outside of Cocoon. They weren't born or lived in this world. I think they've somehow got here, but I don't know for sure. But there's something unique about them. It's a stab. Because so far they're the only two people that look like they're like not a part of the civilization per se. But then again, Cocoon is so big that maybe they live outside of the major civilizations of Cocoon, like the major cities and stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking they're Grand Pulse people because Vanille asked something about, do you hate Pulse? And Zaz said, of course, like, how could I not? So, and then she looked kind of sad after that. So I'm a bit confused still, and we'll maybe by the end of this we'll get to understand the story a little bit more. But this one, even though I say the character growth and all this and that is pretty great with this, the story is confusing. The story is very confusing. But whether you get a little bit of the story or all of the story, I think it's still good. I think it's very interesting, and I dig it. I don't remember 100%, but for Final Fantasy XIII Part 2, I don't think all the characters in this one are in that one. But they do have more. I'm pretty sure Fang, I know Fang and Lightning 100% are in that one. But I'm wondering if my memory's serving me right with. For me, I'm thinking they pulled the same thing, the same gimmick as Final Fantasy X Part 2, and they make it a three-girl story. Sorry, as I know it, Pink Hair wants to complete her collection of boots. Surfer Dude's wife got eaten by an ice portal, and she also had pink hair. Fang stabs on the first date. Yep.
Where do I start? I've got a few screws loose, but I'm a lessee, same as you. Difference being,
Lightning
I
just
wasn't
wants to save
born on
Sarah as
Cocoon.
well.
I'm from Grand Pulse.
See, there it is.
The world below.
There it
you all hate
is.
so much.
There it is.
My partner and I turned to crystal there and gone to sleep. But when we came around, here we were.
Oh my god, I just got reminded. They basically just said, yo, Tess, good time, alright. And another day in the books. In the motherfucking books. That's good. That's exciting. Anything you look forward to tonight? Oh, man. Guys, did she just say her and her partner? They were crystal, and then they came back? There's so much more of the story we have to learn, but honestly, y'all, who's her partner? Who have we been talking about as very strong similarities and everything?
Civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
More innocents get killed.
Getting drunk? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Take the blame for that.
Is today your Friday? Like, nope. Gotta get there early in the morning.
We let loose and bring the army to us.
Draw their fire.
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen.
These army guys
It's a tough call, that's for sure. Only one choice, I guess. I try to save everyone.
Isn't that what the hero would do? You didn't save his mom. Sorry.
So, Hope,
I'm on Hope's
are you
side.
with me on this?
I'm Team Hope.
You just need to look out for yourself.
I'm on Team Hope. I start my more 30 p.m. Already, yeah. Awesome.
Goes nothing.
So tonight, basically, so that's going to be a much later shift. Is that what you're saying? Because there's no way that it's... You're in Canada. It's the East Coast. I would imagine you're like 3 hours ahead of me, time-wise. It's 3:36 for me right now. Are you telling me that tomorrow you gotta do like a flip-flop? Oh my goodness! Yeah, I can understand wanting to get drunk for that. Like, that's hard. That's like being told you gotta switch to graveyard. Or that sucks, Tess. I'm sorry. Is it a temporary thing, or that's just the way that the shifts ended up being? Maybe you asked for it? I don't know. Well, staying up and partying, yeah, there you go, right? Because you can sleep in. You can sleep all the way until right before the shift starts. That's the cool part. The cool part is being able to sleep in a little more now. But it is kind of like, it is kind of tiresome. Maybe you won't get as much. Yo, you probably won't get as. Will you get more calls at nighttime? I feel like a lot of people, when they have issues, they call bright and early. You'll probably maybe get less like old people calling at nighttime. Maybe. Oh shit, that's interesting though. It's gonna be my shift for at least 3 months. Oof. So it's one of those things. It's like you do like these bids, so it's a periodic shifts. Oof. No calls, like no one call an hour. Oh damn. What is? Oh crap. What? Are you able to? I mean, are people going to be watching? That seems like it's going to get really boring. And it's like, how are you going to pass your time? You're going to have to get some freaking Netflix on your computer or something. Oh, you work from home. That makes it so much fucking better. Dude, that's incredible. You know what, Tess? That totally makes sense why, like, before, like, I've seen, like, you said, like, you got off work, and then, like, just minutes later, you were, like, eating food or ready to do something, and I'm thinking, like, that was really fast. But then I don't know, maybe you were on the way at the time, but that makes more sense now. This is brilliant, dude. Oh, okay, well that's sick. That's really cool. In that case, hell, maybe this is gonna be that's just gonna be better then. The hardest part is staying up. You're probably, you know, not dozing off at like midnight, just having to stay up for that last hour. That's gonna be the hardest part probably. So that's kind of cool though. That's not so bad. Play games on my Switch and watch. So yeah, hell yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, all right. Well, this from what sounded like a grim situation has now turned into what sounds like a holiday. A 3 month. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was weeks. So yeah, 3-month holiday. Hell yeah. All right, there it is. Are you Tess? So you play on the Switch? Are you do you like the Pokemans? The new Pokemon is coming out soon. I'm super psyched. Once you stream, will keep me sane for at least a couple. I know, right? Yeah. Typically, I don't stream like super late in the evening, so yeah, I'll be able to get you for a couple hours. You do like the Pokemon? Cool. Yeah. So I don't know how much we'll be doing it on stream, but now it actually appears that more and more people, because of this new one coming out, I'm hearing that they're excited about it and stuff, and so it's like, oh, now there's more people that I didn't know dig it. I know Dowso is a huge fan, so I'm always good with talking to him about Pokemon. But yeah, that's sick. Animal Crossing, I figured that was your thing. With Dahmer, she got there. All right, so there's a wonderful lady who found my channel when I was playing Grand Theft Auto. She befriended all of us. I feel like her spirit will always remain on the channel, even if she's not here all the time like she would want to be, probably. She was going through school and stuff, so once she finished her school and then got her nursing job and stuff, it's just been too busy and she hasn't really been able to pop in. She's fine, I guess. She's great. She was fun. Everyone loved Dom. Well, Dom is Metal Martha Stewart. She was such a supporter of the channel. She was also a big Animal Crossing. That's the game. That's the only other person I can reference that I know played a ton of it, and she loved it. And she, I almost got it. I almost bought it, but I've talked about this before. Nintendo never discounts their games appropriately based on how long they've been out, and so I don't always feel very justified in spending that much on certain games, and so I don't. But yeah, I almost got Animal Crossing because dumb with that, because she would show some of the stuff and post things that she was doing in it. She would talk about it. It's a fun game. Seems like a fun game. I'm a lover of like Harvest Moon. Growing up, I played multiple Harvest Moons throughout the years. I like the whole idea of like, like with that Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley was amazing. So I dig the whole like kind of not world building, farm building or land building, because it's more than just a farm. It's more than just a farm. I understand that like it has to do with like fitting in like the community. It's a community building game. I love that stuff. Love that stuff. Super fun stuff. So yeah, maybe I ought to jump on. Maybe the next time they come out with one of those, I ought to get it. Yeah. Oh man, Tess, Harvest Moons were just my shit. There was something so, even as a kid, so just relaxing and so chill with just building the homes. And even now, I'm getting like those good vibe, like feelings, like thinking about. I played some throughout the years, and sure, some of them sucked. Some of them weren't as great, but like, I'm thinking Super Nintendo Harvest Moon, was it? I know I played some afterwards, obviously, but there was one that really hit it home for me that I spent a lot of time on. And it was definitely a smaller one, but I don't know, it was great. I love them. And Stardew Valley was such a good, was such a nice kind of love letter to that game.
What was that all about?
Enough problems that you causing more.
What? You guys don't even know us. You don't even know me, man. What do you guys even say that about me? Let's wait until this. Oh, because we beat up those soldiers. They're pissed about it. Funny. Yes. Yeah, funny.
All these people want to kill us, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't got all the money in the world, right? So I got a penny pinch when I make my decisions with games here and there. So yeah, a lot of times when we buy games, we'll get them while they're on discount. Or more often than not, a lot of the games we play aren't even mine. But I got my brother's a collector of games, and just a family that loves that. We're all gamers. So I got like nephews that like games, and other brothers, some multiple brothers like it. So with the capabilities of PS5 and the easiness of like console sharing or game sharing or whatever it is, I have access to a lot of stuff. Yo, Game Pass though. Tess, Game Pass is crazy. Melty popped in earlier with some big news saying that Microsoft just bought out Blizzard, and so now all Blizzard stuff is going to be coming to Game Pass. That's quality content. That is quality games right there. Extraction comes out in a few hours on Game Pass. See, yeah, dude, guys, Game Pass is so great. I want to be able to play everything on the PC. I don't like the idea. One, I could play things on my brother's laptop while he's gone. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear and tear his equipment while he's not even using it, right? I just wish this. I need to get my hands on a video card. It's so shitty that all these years I've been holding on, waiting for the video cards to be a little bit more accessible, and we're still not really looking like anything's good. But yeah, Game Pass, what a deal. Everyone should be playing Game Pass. Everyone should have Game Pass. 100%. If you play PC games, you don't have Game Pass, you're doing something wrong. You're making a big mistake. Unless you're someone that just wants to own every single game. That makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense too. Some people only, yeah. Their prizes for sure, Tess. Fucking for sure. You hear that issue HP had because of the chip shortage? No, I didn't. Did they, they couldn't keep supplying their computers and stuff. HP put a chip in every single one of their printer ink carts to keep people from using third-party stuff. Whoa. Wait. So now they've come clean with saying that a workaround. So basically, so now can't people just use use third-party stuff now? Because like, do they have to do the workaround or whatever? Like, yeah, we still don't want you to use third-party stuff. We can't necessarily stop it because we don't got the chips. So you guys, we're gonna need you to do this, or is that kind of how it goes? That just seems silly. People, I hate that, not being able to use third-party shit. That was this Apple? Is HP owned by freaking... Apple products are the same way with everything. It has to be Apple. They came clean and said, just push cancel and OK twice, and it removes the third-party block on non-HP print. Oh my god, on ink. Oh, so it's on the ink? Just specific. You're telling me for HP printers, you had to buy the specific HP, like the ink cartridges that were like... That's fucking stupid. I didn't know that. I guess I haven't been out of the printer game for a little bit. I love the interesting, weird shit that we get to talk with. You guys talk about on like this is Office talk, and I haven't heard Office talk for years. So this is really interesting. They said it's to keep print quality up and bullshit, and so they have a fill level, so we all knew it's because the HP costs 10,000. Yes, exactly. So we all knew. They said this, so we were all like, that's funny. Yeah, that's fucking, yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, good for okay, well, it looks like the chip shortage is being a little bit of a Robin Hood in some ways. In some ways. That's dumb. Going over the rich. Printing ink is the most expensive. Yeah. On the oh my god, that totally makes sense though. And it's not. Oh my god, yeah. I guess that's a good point, dude. Well, it's always been talked. Yeah, printer ink is the most ridiculous. A lot of times, also in the tip is to not don't get rid of your cartridges, save the ink cartridge, and then just go and get it refilled. Even then, it would still be just so much. That's crazy, man. I had at my old office when I worked in payroll, I had my own printer because, well, we had a big printer for the office, like a big one, like a big, you know, that you would see like a PC low leather. What the fuck does that mean? Kind of printer, right? We got that for the office, but then I was the only one too, and people hated it. I am the only one that had my own printer because impromptu checks that would have to be printed. Like sometimes it was very quick. Someone would rush into the office, be like, "We need so and so, a check for so and so right this second," and we would have to like, I'd have to print it real quick. I needed no one to fuck it up, right? No one to like, you know, sometimes you would put the checks, the blank checks into the printer paper area, and then some asshole, even though you said, "Hey, printing checks," some asshole out in the common area would have started printing their, I don't know, their fucking food menu or some shit, or an email or something, and then you get your checks printed out all in this like, "Oh, thanks for wasting the checks," and now we have to void check number, you know, whatever through whatever. Yeah, so it was frustrating. So I had my own printer, and I felt bad. I always hated being like, oh, out of ink, because I knew how expensive it was. One, because I was part of payroll and we were in the finance department, so I was aware of how much everything was being sent. Carbuncle, Carbuncle, cute. That's good stuff. But yeah, yeah. So I would always feel bad asking Stephanie for that. Need new ink, more ink. Yes, you got it. You got it, man. Oh, Mountie. That's why. That's how I know we're like, dude. You're the coolest, man. I knew you. I knew it. That shit's fun.
Clearing the air.
It was always so funny. There's no way when you see Office Space, working in an office, you can't. Same with like watching the Office, like you know, Scranton and you know all that stuff. It makes working in an office a lot more enjoyable through the days because you notice these things and then it just reminds you of the funny stuff in the movies and in the TV shows. Unless it's happening to you, and then it's not funny. Then it's not funny. But like the guy that has the crush on the secretary, so he spends half of his fucking day up at the secretary's desk, distracting her from the stuff that she's actually, you know, supposedly wanting to help other people out with, because she wants to move out of being a secretary into a different higher paying job. We're dead. But yep, we died. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't exactly. Yeah. So you know, you'd see that stuff. God, we never had my boss at that place wasn't like a Bill Lumberg. He was an asshole for sure, but
Maybe it's time to look for another
he never went around and asked people to work late or to work on the weekends or anything. He was just a fucking prick. He treated his wife just horribly. He was an asshole. His wife was my boss. It really split the office. He had his people, we had our people. It made things interesting. But that always came a time where, like, if I was told to do something I really didn't want to do it, sometimes my boss could just pull the whole, no, have one of your guys do it. It's just like, oh yeah. Those moments were great. It wasn't all bad. There was some good stuff. Good times. I'm glad with this is true. You gotta have something that makes things a little bit more interesting, or else it's just, yeah, the office would just drain you. Kill ya. Yo, he is not a good healer. Hope is not doing good at healing. We're gonna need to boost his heals. Once we get one of these guys down, it'll be a lot easier to take care of the other two. I also think this moment's supposed to be difficult because they did just like jump us. After compliments, you got him? No, I did not know that test, but that's funny. When you compliment someone and got him. That's positive. That's funny. That's pretty cool. People don't like to be complimented, so sometimes a compliment is as good as a joke on someone, right? And especially, I guess, a compliment, though, you're sounding like it's, is it like a knot? Is it like a, I did that to my team member, and she was like, what is this? And she was like, I don't do this because I'm an adult. It was, oh my god. Was she trying to say that she's like that you were not an adult or something? And that can make things kind of I did the Gotham thing, and she comes in and was like, we just talked about this. Yeah, I would die too. Get out of here. Very psycho. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So she was, I was like, I wasn't sure if you were being insulted or not, but that is funny. It's like, this isn't a thing. What you're doing is not a thing. Stop doing it. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. That might be one of the most genuine funny things I've heard for a while. That brought tears. That's good. Yeah, right when you know that you've like the whole purpose is to kind of like, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it, but I get it. I 100%. That's so funny. It's like yeah, I don't know. My buddy Neon, he's a real his whole life was the, I would say, the practical jokester, even though not necessarily in practical jokes, but just always doing stuff to make people either get under people's skin or make people question, be like, what? Or this or that. Oh man, he was great. Good, yeah. I have to put myself in it, and you painted the picture well enough so I could put myself in the situation. Sometimes it's hard, you know, people tell me funny stuff here and there, and maybe I don't laugh as much because I'm not, you know, maybe I'm not able to put myself in that spot so much, but I can imagine myself doing silly, stupid stuff like that just to, it's like, are they gonna notice the stupid thing that I'm doing? And then when you get acknowledged for it, it just makes it so much more funnier. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, come on, we all have to be responsible with like having instances where we were, you know, teasing someone or making a joke and it just went over their head, they didn't even notice or that, and we just move on. It's like, okay. Or even if it was just trying to be you know, intentionally annoying in a fun way, or just this or that, and then no one even addresses it. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just an idiot here. It's like standing behind someone, giving them bunny ears, and then no one ever mentioning, or that, even though that's kind of weak, but you know what I mean. Like, I get it. Never talks in the chat, so we're showing under Burry so good. That's great. Yes. Yeah. Because that yourself is making, like, you just brought someone out of their shell a little bit, and that had to have been funny for her too. Even as a sarcastic person, that had to have been fun for her to kind of, yeah. Oh, that's good. Whoa, what is going on here? They think we want to hurt her? We're trying to protect her. Oh, they see the mark? Yo, this is fucked up. These are the people. We're trying to save these people.
Oh, great.
Oh, man.
You better run with sea scum. No mercy. We can take them. Why'd you have to ruin it? Kill the Lassie.
like the newest season of not Young Justice, Titans. All the civilians were all badasses, you know, working together, but then as soon as someone shows that they are strong, everyone, you know, oh, maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe this is a bad idea.
We don't stand a chance. We can't.
All in and lost every single kill. What? What? See, you got to small bets and then big bets. Melty's always just throwing it all in. He loses it.
Time to go.
That's really cool. Oh, couldn't do it again. Yeah, I feel like I should raise the Melty. Do you still think I should raise? I don't want to make it so it's win. Eventually you lose. I like the idea of lose. Eventually you win, because that is casino, right? And if anything, I feel like it's beneficial right now. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what I had it at, or it's like super close to that. Kind of funny. Crash here? It is worse than that? Oh, are you kidding me? It could be worse. It could be worse. That's what it is. Modules, I think. Yep, modules. Melty, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in your favor. I'm gonna put it in everyone's favor. I can't share it, Tess, because I don't want to refund anyone anything. No, it's not that much. I mean, it's better now. It's better now. It does give me a percentage when I move it. It gives me the percentage. So it's better than the standard. Wait. Let me think. So 51-49 is 51 loss, 49 win, right? Right, Melty? That's loss to win, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. So this is positive. We're now. We can't do it too much, because when it comes to percentages, like if I put like loss down to like 30%, that would just be too much. People will be winning all the time, I feel like. So it's not like that, but it's better. It's definitely better than that. So okay. At least I'm glad I can quickly get back to those. I remember when I first started trying to figure out how to manipulate that shit, I couldn't remember. I just couldn't find the stuff. Oh shit. Do you remember the how do you share? Oh, you know what? You can, Tess. You can totally do it. I also feel like I can award Melty, but I don't know what I would be awarding. I love the idea of people giving some of their money to other people for gambling for Where's no Dota table me? I know it, right? That's so funny. Yay, dude. That was easy. That's so good. Melty, you got a few bucks and you can make your way up. No, you win it. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
You guys are literally killing me right now. Jesus. How I imagine that went down is like we're at a casino. Melty's just down on his luck. Tess is there. She's like, we want you. Let me front you a little bit. Melty's like, no, don't do it. It's just a bad idea. Tess is like, no, it's fine. I'm doing fine. Let me give you a little bit. It'll be fine. And then as she's handing him the money, she's saying, all right, now just make sure you just don't blow it all. And before she can finish saying anything, he says, all in. All in, right there. And you lost it. Oh my god. That killed me. My god, that killed me. I'm so glad I didn't. Yeah, my god, that would have been all, yeah. Oh, 2. Went all in 1. Yay. Oh, man. The pictures that can be painted, man, that shit is funny. Yeah, it's probably good. Remember, Melty, as time went on, you've been here the whole time, so you know the evolution of the channel and everything that we've had, haven't had, and it's probably good that we did take off like having the chat show up on the screen. It would get polluted because I like when you guys do the gambling. It's entertaining to me, right? I come from a family of gamblers. I don't gamble because I see so much loss, but my dad gambled his whole life. My mom still gambles a bunch. Yeah. Lost, no.
Looks like
yes, it was really good for a while. And then when you told me what was the
listen to me, kid.
Like whatever it's supposed to be, yeah.
I'm an orphan.
There you go. See, guys, it's pretty good. It's not 50-50, and you're kind of experiencing it 50-50.
Save Sarah and protect Cocoon.
It's better than 50-50.
How exactly?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
It was at 55. It was at what was the other one? You said it was 51-49 was the whatever. We had it at 55-40. Was that 6 or 5? 55-45? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's better than 50-50. It's more in your favor. It is in your guys' favor. Because I know that when it comes to percentages, once you get to certain increments, for instance, in in World of Warcraft, when it came to like creating a good build for your character, you would only need to get your crit to about 30%. Because if you didn't want to go above 30%, it would be wasted at that point. Because at 30%, you're critting constantly with the amount of hits that you're doing, right? So when it comes to percentages, at certain percentages, it's like you really don't need much more. You're gonna see the result a lot. So yeah. Wheel 50 numbers. Oh, so roulette wheel has 50 numbers and 1 green square. You can't bet on the green, so you have a 48 chance of hitting on a red or black bet. What is the green square for? What if you do land on the green square? What does that even mean? Is that just a loss? Like the house takes the money? Is it only green for the house? It's like, hey, cool, free money. Places guarantee one? Yeah, I don't know. I never actually played, I mean, I played roulette enough in the sense of not in a casino, on games, right? Especially like GTA casino has roulette, right? But yeah, so I played roulette on different games throughout whatever. But I understand it's all God. Oh God. I put it on. Oh God, he's dead. Green is just a loss. It's a literal 0. That is crazy. It's just literally just the house saying, all right, yeah, too bad. Just give us your money. You didn't even have a chance. No chance. Yeah, green square. You know what actually was really interesting, guys? I got to share this with you. Landon came over. Landon is my nephew. You've seen Landon in chat, guys. He jumps in and he'll ask, like lately he's been jumping in and talking about NBA 2K. So with Nuns working in Hawaii right now, Landon has also been kind of like helping playing to the 2K game, doing challenges. So we all reap the benefits. It's fun when you got a really good team to play with. So with all of us playing on the same account, it's been pretty chill and pretty fun. But what did I bring that up for? Oh yeah, he was here on this moment. So our mother does not play video games. Our dad did. Our dad loved video games. He grew up, his favorite arcade game growing up, his game was Commando. And as we got older and stuff, he loved Madden or NCAA. There was a football game. He loved the biggest game that he played every single day, because at a certain point he became it's kind of like forced retirement through like an incident, but he was still capable. He wasn't, I wouldn't call handicapped, but technicalities, right? So what did I get to that? Oh yeah, so like every day he would play Star Fox 64. Every day he'd play Star Fox. And there was also some other ones that he liked. He also enjoyed, we played. So my dad always, he was a gamer. My mom's never played video games. She does not get them. We tried, Nuns and I tried to get her to play the cooking Overcooked with us, because she spent a lot of her life as a server. And I thought that would be kind of fun, working in like a kitchen or whatever. She couldn't understand how to move the characters. She kept flicking the joystick to like go left or right. It's like it's like she wouldn't know how to and to like she wouldn't know when to stop. Like let's say she needed to stop now, she would stop far or beyond. I don't know. She didn't understand. Someone that, what it did, it opened my eyes to people that if you really don't know technology and aren't raised with it, it is honestly the most weird thing that just doesn't make any sense. It's literally like something otherworldly in a way that it's just, I don't understand how people get so confused with it, but I guess I get it, right? We got her to play, she didn't have to use the controls, but we got her to play the casino in GTA Online, because they got the Diamond Casino thing in GTA, and it has like 3-card poker, it has slots and horse racing, roulette, and blackjack. Now my mom, she works at a casino, gift shop, and spends lots of her time at casino. She's not much of a card player herself, but has had plenty of friends throughout her life that were card players, and so she knows the game. It was so flippin' cool and interesting to... I'm someone that knows maybe the basics. I know how to play blackjack. I don't know the tips and the secrets, the inside. Holy shit, that just fucked us up. I don't know the inside information. Like I don't know what someone with experience would know. And there are things and there are decisions and stuff, and there's literal strategy that when Landon came over that day and saw it, he was like, oh whoa. When Nuns came home that day and saw her like playing the game, and like we were all learning stuff. It was the craziest thing, because even in a video game with her strategies and stuff, like she knew when something was going to happen, and she knew when to bet big and when not to. And even the moments where we bet big, maybe we didn't win, but it was like maybe we got like 21, but they all, you know, the dealer also did too. So like some stuff that we couldn't help. But like she knew what she was, and it was the craziest thing to me, mainly because it was real life mixed with video games, and there was actually the thing. Always hit on 19. Yeah, right. You know what it was? You know what it freaking was one of the things that really blew my mind, and it was early on. We got 12, and she said to stay. She said to stay at 12, and I said, what? And it was, in no joke, whether we won that one or it was just like so close to winning it, I started to learn a lot of stuff with it. Now, I understand why we stay at 12 now. It depends on how many big cards you've been seeing. It depends on if the dealer has little cards. If the dealer also has little cards and you got 12, then stay, because there's a good chance the dealer has to keep hitting until it has 15. I didn't know that. The dealer can't, or it can't stay below, it has to stay at 17 or something, or it has to keep it. I can't remember what it was. There's certain rules, but there was certain little extra stuff that made it so, like, you have to force the dealer in a way to do something. 12 is dangerous if the count is real hot. Yeah. Well, Melty, I think, knows the stuff. Too, maybe, with this thing, but... Dealer hits on 16 most places. Interesting. Interesting. Because, yeah, I don't know. Oh, stays. Sorry. Thank God. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, instead... Oh, whoa. That's what I mean. That's it. That's right? Or most places, and I don't remember what it was for the game or what you're saying, but yeah. So there's certain things that, like, you know, that it has to keep hitting until it has a certain amount, and then it'll stay. There's some strategy to it, and I didn't really learn it too much, but it was really interesting to see her. And she's not even a card player. Like if she had her friend, like, over that, like Tim, I know him. I used to work with him. He is a big card player. I bet he would. I wonder if he would, like, fucking take that game, but probably not, because I gotta believe when it comes to the game, there's no, I doubt it follows, like, we're dealing with, like, numbers, right, instead of dealing with legitimate, like, cards, like, legitimate, like, the number of it. So I don't know, I wonder, but it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see, and it blew my mind with some of the decisions and stuff. And yeah, 12 wasn't a cool situation, but there was a time. That's why I said there was a time where she told me to do it, and I thought she was nuts for it, and she was right. She was right in telling me to do it, because we ended up getting the dealer to bust or whatever it may be, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, in that moment, I said, wait, what are you even talking about? Because up until then, I just said, oh my god. Yeah. I thought, 12, that's just way too low. Just hope you don't get a 10, but you gotta hit. But no, not all the time. Not all the time. It did it again. Oh, I know what we gotta do here. So, okay, I know what's going on here. Not yet. This fucking thing. I want to say that this is an enemy that maybe we can avoid, because it's floating around this area as if it's like, you don't want to run into this thing. See, it just missed us. Sucker. What we would have to do for that fight is, are they coming for me? Looks like they were. Is we'd have to switch to Sentinel. I'd have a lot of defense in that moment, and I could have handled those hits. I just wasn't paying attention. Ooh, little side spot. Look at that, hidden. If you're playing with other people and they're all got whole cards showing, saying it don't make sense, they're 24 times.
What do we do?
That's funny. Okay, Melty. Well, regardless of what you're saying, during the situation, she said to do it, and when she was right in doing so, because, like I said. But I understand that maybe in some places they have different rules. However, and when we were playing, there was a couple things where she kept thinking it was like, she was like, I think there was one thing. It was really only one thing that was different in GTA that she thought was strange. But other than that, everything was kind of straightforward. And like I said, she's been a gambler her whole life, but I guess she doesn't play cards too much. But she does go to a lot of casinos. Maybe just the casinos around Washington, and even, well, all around Washington. But it sounds like you're a card guy. So I'm not trying to argue with you. So. But you say that some with however many cards that would have busted us. I say, well, you weren't there. You weren't there on the situation. Maybe you too would have said, you know what? Stay. Oh, it's when it's calling Gatling gun. That's when we got to cover. Come on. I cannot believe we survived that. Heal me, you stupid turd kid. don't think this is good enough. I paid for college playing Hold'em. Don't know any cards. Yeah, dude, that's nuts though. You're like, I guess Hold'em's is not blackjack. So I was gonna say you're like that movie 21. No, I guess not. He's doing it again. I don't want to face this fucking guy. See, it still killed us. Even guarding. Hope is a shit heal right now. I gotta approach this differently. Why is he such a shit heal right now? Electric odds are too poor to try and live off it. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. A good night of Hold'em can pay the rent for 3 months where I went to school. Whoa, that's cool, man. So really you would just have to have just every few months at least just one good night. Just at least. And maybe like maybe a decent night can still pay off a month, right? I could see someone surviving, maybe they know their stuff. And yeah, Hold'em, that makes sense. That's also plays into like all you have to do is beat the other people, right? As opposed to like beating the odds as a whole in a way. I don't know. Maybe you just have to. I see there being better chance, but I don't know. I don't know specifics. Can't build that up anymore. We can't build Sentinel up anymore. I play 4 days a week and would take home money for food and a big buy-in on the weekends. Then the weekend games, I'd bring home rent and tuition. Jeez, man, it's crazy. And I ask why not do that? I mean, I take it Snow White maybe isn't a fan, but I mean, if you know your stuff, do you do that? You don't do that anymore? She likes to gamble. It's not her. Okay, okay. I feel it. Sometimes, you know, we're the ones that know what's healthy for us and what's not. And if you don't need to do it anymore to survive, then yeah. You know what we need to do going into this next fight is just be a little bit more buffed. It'd be best if I didn't get back into it. Let's say, yeah, for sure. I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. I don't know. But yeah. This thing has a. Want that shaman mark on him. You know what? What if we can upgrade these items, and that would be legit. Is to upgrade the shaman mark so it just boosts everyone's magic. How's he got that magic wall still? What? How does he still have that magic wall? He gets the magic wall via the shaman mark or No fucking way. Alright. There's a way to get a magic wall plus 10? Oh my god. What does that even mean? Do it. Let's kill it. Good night. Melty, thanks so much for hanging out, man. I'll probably be on for another half hour. Too much food tests? Hey, that sounds great. But are you a big leftover person? Is the food gonna be good for leftovers? Sometimes if it's a good amount of food and I know that, you know, it's best to make a good amount and then just save it for dinner for a couple nights. But yeah, have a good one, Melty. I'll maybe catch you tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be here. But yeah, tomorrow's a shorter day, and you've kind of inspired me, Melty, and if you're not gone yet, tonight I'm going to grab those bags, and I think tomorrow during a time, maybe we go through the bags, not to actually go through the comics themselves, but maybe we'll look to see which ones we got, and then just as a little peek. And then, you know, I don't know, for funsies. I hate leftovers, but I will probably eat in a couple hours. Oh, right on. Yeah, I know. Some people hate yeah. And leftovers really, more often than not, are like 30% the quality of the food before it was a leftover. Like it's just you're not getting quality food exactly all the time with leftovers. Sometimes if it's a certain meal that's just, for me, I would never want to waste. I really love not any sort of Asian dish, but lots of different Asian dishes I'm a big fan of, and that I would whatever it is, I'd probably save it for leftovers. So it's just a house. Oh god, yeah, that would be it then. Yeah, I feel it. We have, well, it depends on what it is, right? But sometimes we use the oven, sometimes we use the microwave, sometimes the air fryer is the newest thing we got, even though, you know, I guess people have had air fryers forever at this point. It's like the best way to heat up a lot of things that I found. Like I had a meatball sub today, and it was just like the one that was already kind of pre-made deli wise. It's like, but it needed to be like cooked. If I threw it in the microwave, it would have made the bread all soggy and stuff, and I just don't think it would have been grand. Put it in the air fryer and it came out like it was from fucking Quiznos. Well, I guess I shouldn't say Quiznos. Maybe it was toasted, so yeah. And the air fryers, you know, supposedly they're healthier, right? That's the whole bit, is the radiation or whatnot you get from microwaves and this and that, and also just the quality of the food. I gotta say, and someone gave me a tip. I forgot way back when someone convinced us to get one. It was Chat. Chat convinced us to get an air fryer, and they said it's super easy cleanup if you put some foil in it. Put foil, and then put your food in there, and then that way you can just take it out with the foil, and there's cleanup's done. But even without the foil, cleanup's not really bad at all. Good stuff. I don't want to face those things again. I don't want to face them again. They're going too fast. I don't want to face it. It's too fast. Don't. It hits too hard. It has that stupid auto attack gimmick. Oh, these things don't look bad. Yo, I bet, yeah, 100%, because it's gonna be crispy, as crispy as you would expect from like grilling it, right? But yeah, you just throw in all the ingredients and you just leave it. No. This part hasn't been easy. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. This hasn't been very easy. Most of the game so far has been pretty easy to get through, even when it comes to like minor enemies like this. They're legit. But yeah, I think when it came to the air fryers, everyone was saying, you know, fries, of course, like they cook fries like, I don't know, the quality, crispy, delicious, and they're right. But hell, I use the air fryer for a lot of different things. And especially if you're really feeling lazy and your meat, some meat, if it's like thin enough, you don't want it too thick, because then the center won't get cooked properly. But some stuff, yeah, you can straight up cooking that. It just makes things a lot I wouldn't say it always adds quality, but it does add convenience. And sometimes it adds quality. Holy crap. Yeah, I should specify some of the stuff through an air fryer is like, you're like, oh wow, this is amazing. Other times, you know, when it comes to like meat's probably better like grilled up or something like that. But some things you just toss in there, cooks it up all real nice. Like it's kind of this, it's the exact same concept of baking something. It's just faster. But it's just, yeah, hot air that cooks stuff. It's weird. Come on, bring him down. I think at this point we can just finish him off. It's just one now. They keep throwing a lot of enemies at us. When it's just the two of us, we can't hang too well. Oh shit, I just realized, hey Tess, you just mentioned that tomorrow is like the start of your new work schedule. I might miss you tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a shorter stream because my mom is coming over. She wants to hang out, so I'm gonna hang out with mother. So I'll still be on in the daytime. I just, yeah, at some point cut it off like an hour or two earlier. God, these things. Okay, shit, this isn't good. I don't see how I'm supposed to get through this. I'm straight up summoning on a random mob. I'm using our most powerful thing because I don't know what to do to get through this without it taking forever and without us taking the chance of dying. If that thing auto attacks, it's just yeah, that could be bad. Right, I think that's the gimmick, is to wait until the last moment, then switch to just alt mode, and you know, transform into motorcycle. I think first thing first, I need a buff. We need a buff. Oh, it's fucking staggered. All right, hit it. Attack it then. No, it lost its stagger. That's weak. No, not this one. Not this one. Oh, he killed Hope instead. Never mind. It's okay if he kills Hope. If he kills Hope, that's fine, because we don't die if he kills Hope. We die if he kills us. It's actually much better if he kills the child. Like, I would prefer he killed the child every time. If anything, it'll build some character for the kid. It'll build some character. It'll toughen him up. Barrage of bullets, that'll toughen up the kid. Hey, if whatever don't kill him, make him stronger. Certainly a barrage of bullets might kill the child, but if it doesn't, it'll make him stronger. Surely. upgrade. That's what I think is important here. Actually, no. What I want to upgrade is this Shaman Mark. How much does it take to upgrade? It takes so much. Yo, it is not easy to upgrade items. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe if it was dismantling items. But I don't want to dismantle because we don't really have that many items. I could actually drop a spark ring since we have 3 spark rings and a fulmin ring. Fulmin ring is 25 lightning resistance, whereas these spark rings are just 20. There's no reason why you would need more than 3 of these rings, so having this extra spark ring is unnecessary. Let us dismantle. 2 chipped fangs. That I'm pretty sure is really crap and not worth. That's not worth the dismantle. Let's get a save. Let's get a save because I think we're about to face a boss. Oh wait. Let's upgrade our Crystarium. There's probably not much to upgrade. Oh jeez. Watch this boss. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This might not be so bad. So far, these two have not been a good mix. Ooh, I didn't hit. Save. It's interesting how they've changed like the party makeup constantly. Like earlier, there's no reason for these two to be together at all.
I wanted to ask you something.
But Hope was just like placed on Snow's motorcycle. Take the kid. It's like, oh geez.
What if they were taken from you?
Well then, I'd take them back.
And what if you couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well then, there'd be trouble. Hey, are you okay?
This guy is so oblivious.
Did you get hit in the head or something? Or...
Is this the moment where he comes clean? I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's not. I think the moment where he actually finally comes out and speaks his mind. I think he has a little bit of support.
Don't just stand there.
Oh shit. He's pissed. He doesn't even. At this point, this kid, I don't even know if he cares if he lives or dies. His only goal at this time now is to avenge his mother's death. I don't think he cares. He has a single other thought. Yo, he's given us protection against fire attacks. It just made the guys fire. Look at these. It's straight up blocking and or doing like 1 to 2 damage per. What else can he buff us with? Get up, Hope. You're our only hope. Because you're the only person in our group named Hope, so you're only a hope. But yeah. This is a very technical sense. Maybe not that. We should definitely have a commando. Oh, there it is. Commando medic. Oh. This fight's no joke. But I think as long as we're buffed, he can't hurt us. Even, I imagine his power attack, I'm sure he has one, is going to be fire-based. Assuming that it's fire-based, then we're good. His magic is even down, but his attack just got raised. Even if this needs to be slow and steady, we got him beat. But aside from that, I think there's gonna be some moments of us being able to boost that stagger, like right now. Oh no! See, this is a good moment of we need to get rebuffed and rebuffed now. Oof. Almost staggered. Not dangerous yet. Not as long as we keep that fire, the full flame. Is that what they call it? Full? I don't know. Full fire? No. Probably not null fire. I know that null fire would just mean nullify it. But maybe sometimes null frost, sometimes for like the snow. Or the ice attacks. Overdrive. We're able to bring out build block, get our man slow and steady, but once we get he's almost we need to finish getting that. There we go. He's almost there. There it is. Staggered. Let's fucking do work. It's all about how quickly we can get the enemy staggered. He has weakened defenses right now, so this building up the stagger, this might enable us to get some really high numbers. I don't want to waste, even though right now my mind is saying, yo, synergist, quickly. But we can't waste the stagger. We might even be able to kill it. Finish it. Finish it. Oh yeah, he's donezo. He's dead. He's dead. One. Yes, thank you, Hope. Got the last one. Only 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. See, that was a slow win. That's okay. If we went into the battle like with the aerosol having bravery and all the buffs, that would have been a 5-star easy. It's cool.
If you need to take a break, why don't we do it over there?
Oh shit, vending machines.
Yeah.
Buying the kid a soda.
I'm not thirsty.
Hi, sorry for killing your mom.
Hey.
See, Snow is oblivious. He's a one-track mind.
Don't want to waste it.
He has his path, his journey, and that's all he's thinking about. He has no idea of the people that he's put in harm's way and the lives that he's risked. And there's this kid that just hates him for it, and he has no clue why he hates him. When really that kid is just that last bit of...
Snow?
This is it. This is it.
What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, and have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead. Or maybe not so long. Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're Lassie, you gotta keep fighting. Yeah.
And what if that gets people around you involved?
What?
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life? What if someone dies? What then, Snow? you pay for what you've done.
I can't! Right? There is nothing that can make something like that right again. When someone's dead, when someone's gone, words are useless.
So that's it? People die and
Kinda
you
right
just run
there.
away?
I know! It's all my fault. I don't know how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say?
So he has known, and he's just been trying to play it
All
cool.
I can do is go forward. Keep fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate!
And here it is. This is Hope's moment. That's why this moment was so big. This is when he gets his idol on. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him.
Nora Estine. She was my mother. She died because of you!
That's why he was a part of Operation Nora?
You're the one she meant.
He didn't mean his Nora. He meant his mother. Operation his mother. No! Oh my god! And look at this moment. This kid was just about to kill him. And he just risked his life. Just risked his life for him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jesus. That was crazy. That was incredible. I think we should just stop it there, you know? That was a good moment. We're not going to get that moment until we get some more continuation of that. We'll continue it off tomorrow. Oh, Jesus, dude. Stinking up the joint. You don't have to do that right in front of the fan. Gets a nice stretch after his nap. That was crazy. So, Hope finally came out, said what's been driving him crazy this whole time, right? What's his beef with Snow? He, in that moment where he showed his honesty, in that power burst out, he had Snow dead to rights. This motherfucking ship, the enemy, the common enemy that they have, interfered. Snow would have been dead. The kid could have just stabbed his fucking hand. Snow would have fell. Then again, Snow did just fall and survived it whilst holding the kid. So, who's to say if he would have actually died, right? But the kid had a chance to do what he wanted, and now it got interrupted. But something's telling me when he comes to, maybe he's not going to want to do it anymore, right? Maybe he's not. Maybe this is the first step towards the forgiveness for Snow. It's such a big part of the story, and I think that's why this is a good spot to stop. And tomorrow we'll pick it up right where we're leaving off. Tomorrow's gonna be a shorter stream. Today is really only like a half hour shorter or so than normal. But tomorrow will probably be like an hour and a half. We'll see. But then what? Friday? Today's Wednesday, right? So Friday comes around, will be a normal stream. Following Friday, though, guys, not this Friday, but the following one is media share day of sorts. So we're just gonna be watching just videos of random stuff, clips, whatever people kind of want to link. We'll watch this and that. It's gonna be a weird variety, I imagine. It's gonna be real weird variety, but it's still, I think it'll be entertaining. And yeah, it'll be fun. But anyone out there